Jeremy with FT86speedfactory.com here. We're taking a look at the AEM intake system for the Scion FRS and Subaru BRZ. This intake just came out a couple weeks ago and we got a few in the other day, so I want to take a couple minutes here and just talk about some of the features of this intake. It's unique in itself. That AEM's done something here that no one else has done, and they've included a module, an electronic module that basically provides a tune for the mass airflow sensor on the FRS and BRZ. So a couple things right off the bat. We took some photos of this at SEMA, posted up a thread, had a lot of really good response, had some negative opinions about the way the airbox looked. A lot of people calling it ugly. You know, at the end of the day, AEM took the time to engineer a quality product here, and I'm sure the airbox design is for a reason. I don't think it's a horrible look. You know, if you're looking for more of a show intake, you're going to have an ARC option out there. The HKS Reloaded is out there as well. But if you're looking for something that is probably going to perform very well, AEM is going to be a really good option for you there. So first thing, we have the ugly box here, which we have a photo in the thread and on our website that shows you how it looks installed. The box lid is removable. It's how you service the filter and also install it. The tube itself for the intake, pretty simple. Mass airflow sensor, vacuum line. This is going to go to the throttle body. Now when you install it, it's going to come inside here like so, spin around, you hook it up to the throttle body of the car. Mass airflow sensor is inside the box, and then your filter also sits down inside the box here, as so, when you go to do the install. So, you know, you get the idea. It's pretty simple. Now your mass airflow sensor, they do include the electronic module here. This is a new piece, which is the differentiating factor of this intake over the others. AEM's taken the time to do whatever they've done inside this magic black box here, we'll call it, and it's going to correct the mass airflow sensor on the Scion FRS and Subaru BRZ to read the right air levels and etc. that are needed. So a lot of people talk about how you're going to need a tune when you get an intake. This is going to alleviate that, and that's also why this is probably a little bit more money than the rest of the intakes out there. This intake is going to be anywhere between, you know, $390 to $480 depending upon where you find it. But you're getting that tune portion that not everybody gives you with their intake. So for the extra 40 or 50 over, let's say, an AFE, which is a great intake, this is going to give you that little extra tune. So another thing that's they've done really well here is they have this extruded piece here, which is going to connect to the stock intake tract, you know, where you're pulling the cold air from the bumper itself. You don't get that with some of the other intakes. Engine, for example, it's a great intake, but they don't quite seal to where that cold air comes in at. AFE does a really good job of, you know, pulling external cold air in, and the AEM is also going to do that. So two things to keep in mind there with that about this intake. So, we're going to get this installed, get it on the dyno, have that information available to everybody like usual that we do. But for now, in my opinion, it's going to be one of the better intakes out there. I think they've done a really good job engineering this, and this right here speaks volumes alone. You know, they took the time to go through the ECU, go through the car, and provide a simple solution that's going to correct that mass airflow sensor for you right away. Not going to have any idle dips or surges, things like that you may have seen with others. If you have any questions, post up in the YouTube video here. You can also always email us at sales@fta6speedfactory.com. Thanks, guys.